India, one of the fastest growing economies in the world, is home to over 1.4 billion people. Yet, despite significant progress in various sectors, a staggering percentage of the population still lives in poverty. Today, we are going to explore the economic problem of poverty in India, its causes, consequences, and potential solutions. Poverty in India remains one of the most challenging issues. According to the World Bank, nearly 22% of India's population lives below the poverty line. This means that over 270 million people struggle to meet their basic needs, which includes food, shelter, and healthcare. But how did we get here? The roots of poverty in India goes back to historical inequalities, colonial exploitation, and a lack of access to education and healthcare for a large segment of our population. Despite India's independence in 1947, many people remain trapped in cycles of poverty. After independence, India focused on a mixed economy model, balancing public and private sectors. However, slow industrial growth, lack of infrastructure, and a large agrarian population resulted in limited employment opportunities and poor living standards for millions of people. Today, India has made strides in poverty reduction. Economic growth, and especially after liberalization in 1990s, has lifted millions of people out of poverty. Yet, urbanization and rising inequality have led to a widening gap between the rich and the poor. One of the key factors contributing to poverty in India is limited access to quality education. A large number of children, particularly in rural areas, don't attend school or drop out early due to financial constraints. This lack of education reduces their chances of obtaining a well-paying job, perpetuating the cycle of poverty. Healthcare is another major problem. While India boasts impressive advancement in medicine, the poor still lack access to affordable healthcare. Rural areas especially struggle with underfunded health systems, leading to preventable diseases and deaths. To address poverty, the Indian government has launched several welfare schemes like a public distribution system and Magnarega, aimed to provide food security and employment, but the implementation is often riddled with inefficiencies and corruption. While India has made remarkable progress, poverty alleviation requires a multifaceted approach. We need more focused efforts on improving education, healthcare, and infrastructure, especially in rural and underserved areas. We also need to ensure better implementation of existing welfare programs and tackle corruption head-on. So what can be done to eradicate poverty in India? First, there must be a long-term investment in education and skill development. By improving this, we can equip the next generation with the tools they need to break free of the cycle of poverty. Secondly, addressing rural development is crucial. Infrastructure projects like better roads, electricity, digital connectivity can create more job opportunities and improve quality of millions of lives. Third, urban poverty needs to be tackled by improving living conditions in slums, creating affordable housing, and providing better sanitation and health services. But there are barriers. India's vast population, political challenges, and deep-rooted corruption often hinder the effectiveness in implementing all these policies. Tackling poverty requires coordinated efforts from the government, private sector, and civil society. To tackle the poverty, here's a potential timeline that we can use. Year 1 to 2, we should focus on improving the efficiency of welfare programs and ensure better access to education and healthcare. Year 3 to 5, we should focus on expanding rural infrastructure projects, introduce skill development programs, and increase financial inclusion. Thereafter, we should focus on reducing inequality through progressive taxation and expanding social security networks. While the road ahead is challenging, India has the potential to dramatically reduce poverty with the right focus and sustainable efforts. The future can be brighter, where every Indian has the opportunity to lead a life of dignity, prosperity, and hope. Together, we can break the chains of poverty and build a more equitable future for all. Thank you.